What if I told you that there was one small thing you could do each day that would make a difference in this topsy-turvy world? Would you do it? In this video, I'm going to show you that one thing, and it's something that even the most trepid can do with ease. Check it out. Regardless of if it's mainstream media or the alternative news, you see the same thing day in and day out. Now, all this is designed to put everyone in a state of fear and uncertainty.
How much worse can it get, right? How much worse can it get?
We shall see.
We will see. I'm sure we're going to see, right?
Now, that's where they want us, because as a population on average, we are much easier to control.
Fear is a dense, low, slow frequency. When people are in fear and anxiety, they say, oh, I feel so heavy today. Yes, because that's what those low, slow frequencies do to your energetic field.
Now, getting us in a low level of vibration has worked time and time again, which is why they're doing it now. But there's a slight difference, a slight change.
We're being truly guided, I believe, in many, many, many ways, including to not have the next catastrophe destroy our civilization. There's many facets to this, but I truly believe that this version is the one that's supposed to make it to the cosmos. There's been 4 versions before us. This is the 5th version of humanity. This is the one that's going to make it. This is the one that's going to stick, despite the fact that we've become such a materialistic and broken society driven by war and material greed and all this hate and division. You'd think, like, why would this be the one that makes it rather than all the other ones? Well, because this is the one that's been destined to make it. Everything gets defined towards that next future, and we're fracturing in those pathways right now. But this path that is becoming the dominant path, it's like that 100th monkey effect. It doesn't take a huge portion of the population to shift our consciousness. It just takes a small fraction of it. And I think that you're seeing that shift right now.
Now, for further encouragement, check this out from Ice Age Farmer.
This isn't about vaccines or masks or even fake food. This is much bigger. And it is all in right now. And the stakes are quite high. It's the future of the human race. Will you stand up?
Or this from Greg Braden.
We're living a time of extremes. We owe it to ourselves to draw upon every facet, every source of information possible, to give ourselves whatever it is we need and to call whatever it is that exists so that we can weave a new story, honestly answer the questions for ourselves, so that we can thrive in our time of extreme, so we can end the suffering and move into a new way of living and thinking. And for me, I believe those clues exist in our past as well as in the new discoveries we're talking about now.
No matter how you look at it, this is the time to step up. But how would you do it? Considering this is an information war, stepping up often involves creating content and sharing it. Now, that second part should be stated again. Sharing is just as important as creating. And sharing, fortunately, can be done even from the most trepid among us. Inspiration is contagious. And since it's so easy to share on social media, share a link to whatever it might be, taking a clip, taking an idea and going, you know what? I found this idea from Wyatt, or I found this idea from Greg, or Man in America, and it's really inspirational. Check it out. That's all it really takes. And it's infectious.
There's something about us humans in that we seem to feel more empowered and stronger when we're supported by others in the things that we believe in and in the things that we choose to accomplish.
It goes out to an audience. Those people are inspired and they share it with other people. And it's the compound effect that kicks in to get to that small percentage we need to really make a difference. Now, there are obviously tons of inspiring ideas and videos out there that you could be sharing all the time. And you should definitely do that. Or you can step it up a little bit, not only share the initial idea, but also share some thoughts of your own. You can share a clip of something in a Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and then expound upon it with your own ideas. And in that sense, you can generally keep the ball rolling with more ideas and share with other people. And when you do this on a regular basis, there's definitely a shift that happens. Suddenly, you feel like you're doing something, because you are. You're sharing content, you're creating content, and in an information war, this is critical. Like Richard Dolan points out, the best weapon against us has been brute force propaganda.
The model for burying the truth is pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. You use overwhelming propaganda dominance. That's it. I think it's that simple. You just bludgeon the public with a single unified message that allows for no alternative conclusions ever to enter the public discourse. Turns out it works really well.
Now, if you take and share ideas, you can inspire others. And that inspiration is so contagious. And it just takes a second to either share or create content in a quick mini live event. And the more that you do this, the more that you share, the more that you create the content and get it out there, the more of a difference it makes. And if you do this every single day, it compounds with other people getting inspired and seeing that, okay, people are fighting back. People are not agreeing with what's going on. People are actually creating a parallel economy, a parallel society that's beyond the whole system, that's really kind of in a downward spiral. We can be in that fear state, or we can switch it up and actually create the situation we want to be in right now. And the first part of that is all with creating content or sharing content. Now, for those who are interested and want a little bit more, I have an email series. It's a minimalist email series. It goes through just some quick, simple exercises you can do to kind of set up a simple system and start making your content no matter where you're at. This system works so easily because you can be pretty much anywhere. And although like today is a cloudy day and you get some light mishaps, it's still good to look at creating content in terms of the message and move towards perfection. You won't always reach it, but you can move towards it in different ways. But that shouldn't stop you from actually creating the content, because that perfection is a form of procrastination. And what we need right now is more people standing up, creating that content and making a difference, inspiring other people, and really moving towards that percentage of people that'll be that tipping point that brings us over and really nails it home on the great things that are happening next. So if you want, sign up below. It's free. And it's just an email series you go through, and it shows you some different ideas and different ways to set up a minimalist video content creation system and just start creating video. Now, if you're a regular subscriber, things are going to get wild. So you will want to sign up below as a separate link, and it's Just the Goods link. It's wyattchristian.com/justthegoods. And that's just a bare bones email sign up. And all it is each time there's a video released, more content released, then it's sent to you. So if I get struck off whatever platform, you'll still be able to see the content. But we definitely need people to come through, to follow through, and either be sharing, which is really easy for anybody to do. Just take some content, share it, either a link or just share it on a social profile. Take it a step further, you could do a quick live, and as you get used to that, the compound effect kicks in and you start to feel really good about making a difference in this world. It really helps a lot. Not only helps other people get inspired, but it takes a weight off your shoulders. You know that in some small way, you are making a difference. And you definitely are, because it doesn't take that many. And we are approaching the tipping point. You could be the 100th monkey. You could be the next person who just brings it up just that little bit to finally be at that tipping point that really kind of makes it all happen for us. So I highly encourage you, regardless on, how you create content, where you create content, that you start creating content, start sharing content that's inspirational, and let's make this happen. Found this video helpful? Be sure to share it with someone else you think would find it inspirational as well. Or just give it a like. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.
We are not done, and we are not defeated. And don't you dare give up. What remains of goodness in the world depends on you saying no.